What is up, guys, and welcome to Seb Engel the. God damn it, Seb. Yeah. Let's just roll with this. Seb Engel the podcast. I'm the first half of your host, Seb.
And I'm the second half of your host, Angle.
Okay, so on YouTube the other day, like a couple, not even the other day, like a couple days ago, there was like this video, like 4 ways to enjoy bulldog noodles, right? Which are like
Right.
the spicy noodle challenge, those noodles. And you know how I eat those all the time? I was like, how I usually eat them is I throw in like some cheese and like a soft boiled egg, right? So it's good, but I want different ways to enjoy it, you know what I mean? So, so I looked at the video and then one of them was like, the first one was like, you put in some honey and that's basically it. And I was like, I don't know if I don't really like sweet food all that much, so like maybe not. And then the other one was like cook it in a pan and then throw in like an egg and some bacon, right? I was like, that's pretty good, but I feel like that's like too much. Like not like too much, because that's usually how I do it. That's literally what I did last night. I used egg, but not the way that they were doing in the video, right? And then the third way was like based off of this like mountain in Korea. I forget the name, but it's like you use a cup, like like a cup noodle for it, but like I didn't have the one in the cup, so I bought a different one called volcano noodles, and then you basically like make fried rice, but with the noodles mashed up into the fried rice, and then you use like you pour like scrambled, like you know when you mix eggs in like a bowl, right?
Yeah, scrambled
Yeah,
eggs.
yeah, but they're not like exactly scrambled, and then you pour it on top of the little mountain of fried rice, and then like it goes around it like a little lake of lava, like the mountain in Korea, but like so yeah, I did that, and then I was like, damn, this looks pretty good. I like this. It looks good, and like I wish I knew how to like edit the picture from my phone onto the PS4, but I don't know how to do that. So you guys just
I
gonna
didn't
have
even know
to.
that was possible.
It is possible, but like I have to transfer it from like my phone to a laptop, and then from a laptop to a flash drive, and then from a flash drive to the PS4. But
Oh,
like
that actually, yeah, that sounds pretty
yeah, it's
complicated.
super annoying. So, but yeah, but anyways, you can just like search it up, like 4 ways to enjoy bulldog noodles. It might look like that, but like a little not as good. But it was good, just it didn't look as good. And then I tried it, and it wasn't spicy, but it tasted good. So then I mixed up like the rice and noodles with the scrambled egg, like the little lava lake of eggs, and then it became like actual fried rice. And then I was like, hey, because my cousins have been staying over at my house for like a couple weeks. I was like, hey, you want to try this? And then one of my cousins was like, yeah, sure. And then he tried it, and he's like, whoa, this is good. I was like, yeah, it's pretty good, huh? And then I took a bite, and then he grabbed the spoon from my hand. It was like, okay, my turn. I was like, yo. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, this is like mine.
It's
He's like,
his turn, bro. It's his
yeah.
turn.
He's like, it's good. I was like, okay. I was like, sure, yeah. I was just kind of like happy that he appreciated my food, you know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. We'll take turns. And then we like took turns eating it. And then I was like, it's good? He's like, yeah. He's like, it's really good. You should make this again. I was like, okay, maybe. And then I was like, it's not spicy though, huh? He's like, no, it's not spicy. I was like, yeah, that sucks, but whatever. It's because I use like a different noodles, but yeah, it was pretty good. Like these like noodles that I've been meaning to try for a while. I eventually made them and it like turned out pretty good. You know what I mean? Like,
Nice.
yeah, it was really cool. And maybe I'm gonna try like the bacon and eggs one like in the pan someday, cause like that one looks pretty good. But I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty good. This next segment of the podcast includes Attack on Titan spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, skip to the time on screen now. So, as of recording, today's Monday, because Sunday we were like kind of busy, it got pretty late, so we couldn't really record. But, oh, excuse me, sorry. So yeah, basically, yesterday was Attack on Titan Sunday. The second to last episode came out yesterday. And what are your thoughts, Angel? Because I have many thoughts, but I want to hear from you first.
I really liked it. So did we talk about this last week? I don't remember if so how last week the Attack
I
on
don't think
Titan
we did.
episode came out, but due to a tornado in Japan,
An earthquake.
uh, earthquake. Sorry, I'm dumb.
Tornadoes don't happen in Japan.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I
they're more common in America, and in other countries they happen, but they literally like are super rare. It's because like not Japan, America is like in the perfect climate because like you know how tornadoes happen when like hot air meets cold air, you know, and then that's a tornado. Well, America's like right in the perfect area for that. So like you
right.
know that's most tornadoes happen in America.
Okay,
No, but
surprised we haven't
yeah,
gotten a
yeah,
tornado then.
yeah. It doesn't happen in California. We have earthquakes instead, which oh my god. But they're not that bad actually. Now that I think about it. Oh yeah, my bad. I was getting sidetracked. What? Okay, go ahead. What were you saying? I think he left the party, or maybe he had some internet issues. Okay, whatever. I'll just talk about it. Anyways, yeah, he did. I just got the notification. Okay. Anyways, last week, the Attack on
Train of
Titan
thought here.
episode. Oh, hello. It
Oh,
said he
what's up?
disconnected from the party, so I was just gonna explain
Oh,
it
it
to
did?
them.
Okay, here. You know what? Here, let me just
I was literally just about to explain it, so you go ahead. Just like,
let me.
hello. He okay. We're having technical difficulties. I'm not gonna cut this out, by the way. Okay, whatever. I'll just explain it. So basically, last week when Attack on Titan was airing, an earthquake happened. Yeah, it just said he disconnected due to internet issues. Last week, an Attack
You
on
back?
Titan episode. Oh, hello. Oh my God.
All right, what's up? Sorry, it's because
Literally right as I'm explaining it to them,
dude,
like
I keep
you
disconnecting. I keep
join, yeah,
disconnecting.
like you disconnect, and then I'm like, okay, let me just explain it, and then right as I'm explaining it, you reconnect, and I'm like, oh my god. But anyways, okay, go ahead.
All right, so basically, last week on Sunday, when the Attack on Titan episode came out in Japan, it was airing, and basically there was an earthquake there. So
Like a
they
really strong one, like people died,
yeah,
kind of
like people
earthquake.
died and stuff.
Yeah,
So that they canceled the broadcast. So basically, only like about half the episode came out. So then this week, the rest of that episode came out as well as the new episode. So that was very cool. I really liked that because Attack on Titan is really great.
yeah,
And basically, in this new episode, I really liked it. I
yeah.
love
It
the
was
way.
really good.
Okay, so this is the. Are we allowed to say spoilers? I keep
Yeah,
forgetting.
because I put a spoiler warning before we talk about it. Remember?
Oh right. So yeah,
Yeah.
basically, Levi just absolutely kicks Zeke's ass. Just
Yeah.
absolutely bodies him, man. Like, and it's so sad. I feel so bad for Levi. He like
Yeah.
doesn't deserve anything he like gets. So
Yeah. I know
that
what you
makes me
mean.
really
Like,
sad because
yeah.
he's such a cool character, and
So
like he always
let
seems like so
me
calm and collected and serious, and then on the inside he's like probably like dead
yeah.
because like almost all of his friends are dead.
You should see like so you know how like in like last week's episode he like just kind of had to deal with it. There was nothing he could really do about his comrades like you know turning into titans, right?
Right?
Well, in the latest chapter something happens, and instead of like just being sad about it, he just kind of like is like let's just run. I like that's it, and then like there's nothing he could really do, you know. Like I can't really say much without, you know, spoiling it for you. But like it's so sad to see how he's like accepted that there's nothing he could do about like the people that he loves dying. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's so sad. I feel so bad for him. But oh man, yeah, it really sucks. But then we saw some sympathy for or not sympathy, like backstory for Zeke. And like I kind of agree with Zeke in a way. I don't agree with Aaron's mass genocide. I agree with Zeke, even though they're supposedly on the same team, right? But Zeke kind of just wants the Eldians to die out, and then the problems that Eldians like possess, like you know, Titans. It's a problem for the rest of the world. So with the Eldians dying out, those problems will also die out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, and then it's a peaceful way, not like, you know, killing the rest of the world or killing your own people. It's like, you know, just let us die out. We can't have children anymore. You know, like I think it's a good resolution, like to the problem at hand. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I agree with what he's trying to do, but I don't think a lot of people see it that way. I think a
I'm
lot of people
somewhat
just
disagreeing with Aaron, like slowly, but
yeah
then it's like I still support everything
yeah.
he's
I,
doing,
I feel like a
except
lot of
except for
people
like hurting like his friends and everything. I'm like, wow,
yeah.
that's
We'll
just
talk about that. Hold on,
that's just
but
fucked
I
up.
feel like a lot of people only agree with Aaron because we've been with him since the beginning, and like that's probably why a lot of people like are siding with him. Even though if you like really think about it, what he's doing is really wrong. But I mean, I get it. I get it. We've been with him for a long time already, so how could you not like stay by his side? But yeah, let's talk about last week's episode, the table scene, with Mikasa, Armin, Aaron, and Gabby.
Ugh, don't even mention her, bro.
I
Don't
didn't
even
want to.
mention
I didn't want to, but I knew I had to.
Gabby. Ew.
At least you didn't have
Wow.
to hear her talk at all, right? You didn't have to really hear anything she had to
Yeah,
say.
no, we still heard her talk throughout the episode. I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, I wanna like her character, man. I really don't want to be one of those, like, I hate Gabby, she deserves to die. And I am, though. But then it's like, there's times where I'm like, okay, she's starting to see the error of her ways. And then she goes back to being a racist. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. You had to, you couldn't just stay quiet. Like, come on, this
Yeah.
is shutting your mouth, not an option.
Okay, we get it. We get it. You hate Gabby. Let's talk about the scene though. Okay, so we've seen Mikasa get earthquakes. I mean, not earthquakes. Headaches in the past before,
Right?
right? And
Yeah.
finally, it's been revealed that the reason she gets that is because she's trying to protect somebody, but her ancestors, her Ackerman ancestors, are trying to reject that path of like protecting somebody, right? Because that's what they had to do before, was protect the king, but they didn't want that. But that's what they were literally made for. But that's why she gets like the headaches, right? And apparently, according to Aaron, that's why she gets them, which it makes sense. And then he proved his point, or she proved his point, by when Armin tried, attacking him, and Mikasa just slammed him to the table. Like, I'm pretty sure that proves his point. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh
come on,
yeah.
it's common sense. And then he says that he's always hated Mikasa, and at first I was like, that's not true. Come on, he's never. But today on TikTok, I saw a scene where, like, it's a very simple scene, but if you look into it, like especially with like all the information we've received, like now in like the latest episodes, it's a scene where he's trying to carry a crate, right? But it's really heavy, and then you see Mikasa carrying like 5 crates, like all stacked on top of each other. Then she puts them down and tries to help Aaron carry this one crate, but then he like pushes her away and tells her to stop, and then she tries to help him again, but then he yells at her and says, "I can do it myself. I don't need your help," right? Like, if you think about it like that, like that's just like oh, he's just trying to prove that he's strong and he could do it. But in reality, it's because he's always hated Mikasa, and you can see that like you know in the newer
That
episodes,
sucks.
like yeah. But yeah, it really sucks to see like and he never said he hated Armin, but I mean, come
No,
on,
he,
he
he, he
literally beat
simply
the
said they
crap out of
never
him.
he simply said they never fought because it wasn't fair since Armin isn't a fighter. But I'm gonna I
Yeah,
never really thought Aaron was a fighter either, but I mean he just
I
absolutely
mean,
bodied him.
come on. Did you not see him clap Annie in season 1 where he literally like tore off her limbs and like her hand and stuff and like
Oh
come
yeah.
on, he was literally about to like destroy her. He literally like she's had military training and he was gonna destroy her out of pure rage. Like I think he's always been a fighter. Like even if he wasn't a good one, he's always been a fighter. Like especially like I think it was like episode 1 where he tried to save Armin from those bullies. Like he was
Oh
going to
yeah.
fight and like and he did fight. I think he did, right? In an earlier
No, he
scene.
did fight, and they were kind of kicking his ass somewhat. And then Mikasa came. They're like, "Oh shit, it's Mikasa. We gotta
No,
go."
no, not no, because he was running towards them, and then they were about to fight him, but then Mikasa popped up, and then they ran. But I'm talking about like when like they're in like the flea market area. That's where they fought, remember? And then Hannes fought one of the like merchants.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that.
they
Yeah,
did fight right there, yeah. But like he may have been getting like beaten up, but he was actually
that's
fighting.
because there was three of them. That's because there was three of them. One on one would have got him bodied.
Yeah. And then Mikasa was just clapping like their like
So I was
cheeks.
clapping absolute cheeks, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's sad to see how far they've come, like, and not in a good way. Like, maybe I'm misspeaking. Like, how far they've fallen, or like not they, like Aaron. Like, like he's always wanted freedom, and that's what he's still striving for. But the way he's like executing it now, like with like killing people and hurting his own closest friends, like it's really sad. Like it's just hard to watch. I don't, yeah, I don't even know how to put it in words, but yeah, it was cool seeing Levi kick like Zeke's like freaking
Dude, I swear, I'm I'm
ass,
I'm
bro.
I'm completely convinced that Zeke is comedic relief at this
You
point.
think so?
Like he does some funny shit. Like like remember when Levi was like, "Here, this is the best hotel we've got suited for a monkey," and he was like, "This is a hotel."
Oh yeah, it's just like the
Like the
forest.
face he made was hilarious. He was like, "What?"
I don't know. It is
And
it
then
is
when he was
funny,
like,
but
"Oh, come on, not again," and I
yeah,
was like, "Oh, that's hilarious. That is literally hilarious."
I don't know. I think it's just I don't think it's meant for like comedy, but it is pretty hilarious though.
It isn't meant for comedy, definitely not, because I don't really see Attack on Titan as like a comedy anime. It's like
Yeah,
more. I don't even know what it's
but
called.
so in today's episode we saw a lot of them. So like previously we were talking about like last week's episode, right? Because we barely got to see like the rest of it this week. And then today's episode, or more like yesterday's episode, we saw a lot of like Zeke's like childhood, right? And if you really think about it, like if you kind of like forget everything that he's done to like the scouts and stuff, like the mass murder, and you think about it, like his whole life he was like pushed to become like the savior of like the Eldian people, right? But he just wasn't that person. You know what I mean? And then like he was just like bullied. He never all he wanted was just like a normal childhood. But like even his like parents, like usually in like that kind of scenario when they just want a normal childhood, like at least the mother is there for them, right? But not even his mom was there for him. Like his mom was also one of the ones pushing him. And then the only person that was there for him was Mr. Kissiver, or however you pronounce it, the previous Beast Titan, right?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
yeah, it's just,
I
it's
was
just,
really hoping we would miss. I was really hoping we would get to see like what Mr. Saber's Beast Titan was.
yeah. I could
But
tell you if you want to, if you want me to.
wait, do they just
It's,
show it at some point in the anime? Because
they
if they
do
do,
show
then
at
that's
some
perfectly
point,
fine.
like in a flashback thing, but we're not gonna see it anytime soon, because it
Oh,
happens,
okay.
like, we only have one episode left, and it's not happening this episode.
Oh yeah, I get, I get it.
Do you want me to tell you? It's nothing crazy,
No,
like, it's not like a
oh,
spoiler or anything. It's just
oh yeah,
what it looked like.
yeah.
I think it's either a sheep or a ram. Like, he has like a humanoid body, and then he has like the head of like a sheep or a ram. I don't know. Basically, he has like I think it's a ram. Yeah, he has a ram, and then he has like those curled like horns. Yeah, cause when I think ram, I think of like the company for like the cars, and then their logo has like that kind of face with like the curled horns. So yeah, I think it is a ram, but yeah, that's his Titan. That's basically it's nothing crazy. It's not like a spoiler or anything. But yeah, you can imagine how that's not very good for combat, you know, because he did
Oh
mention that
yeah.
it's not. It's really not nothing crazy, and it's not like covered in like fur head to toe like how Zeke's Beast Titan is, or unless I'm remembering it wrong. But I don't think I am. But yeah, it is very sad to see like he ate his only like father figure, like the only person that was there for him. Because whether they knew it or not, they were both looking for those type of people in his life. Like Mr. Christopher, he lost his child because his wife literally killed the child because she found out
Oh
that he was
yeah, because
Eldian.
she found out who was.
So
Yeah.
so like, and then Zeke lost his dad. He didn't really lose him, but he never really had him in the first place, you know. But then when they met each other, they both found the thing that they were looking for, like their entire lives, which is like a child and a father figure, you know. But then Zeke had to, essentially kill him and eat him, and it's just kind of, it's really sad. And then the only thing he has left of him is those glasses, and like, that's it. That's why he always wears those glasses all the time. And now we know why they're really important. And then, Levi's just like, who cares about your glasses? you know, like, it's really,
He was
really
like,
sad.
yeah, fuck
Yeah,
you.
yeah, Zeke's, I feel really, really bad for Zeke. Like, I feel really bad for him. Like, even though he's done so many bad things, but obviously I could look past that stuff because I feel bad for Rhina because even though he's done bad things in the past, I feel bad for him because he's freaking, oh my god, like, God, he has a horrible childhood. He wants to die all the goddamn time. Like,
Oh yeah,
it's just
that
so
fucking
sad. Like,
sucks.
it's crazy how, like, Isayama makes you feel for the characters like that, even though they've done horrible things, and, like, you may have hated them in the past, and now you're, like, remorse for them. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, he's such a good author. But, what do you think? What do you think, Angel? Do you think Levi died right there?
Uh, I've got no fucking clue.
'Cause, I
I've got
mean,
absolutely
we
no
did
clue.
see his freaking body go flying, like, come on.
Yeah, but Zeke's bot. No, no, Zeke's was
No, it
hiding.
was it was wearing the scout thing, the scout
No, no, I was gonna
cape.
say Zeke's body also went flying when Levi blew him the
Oh yeah,
fuck up,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that's because he's a Titan, so he does, like, it doesn't kill him unless you aim for like, or unless you just like
No,
you kill him.
I'm pretty sure a thunder spear in your gut would kill you. Cause
No,
like
no, I meant like when he
the
bodied him as the Beast Titan.
oh no, didn't literally. I'm talking about like the ending, like the cliffhanger of
Yeah,
the end of the
yeah,
episode.
that sucks. I was thinking about it too. I was like, is Zeke dead? I was like, did they kill him? I was like, he's
Because
gone, he's
a
dead.
thunder spear like inside of you exploding, cause like the way that like Titan shifters heal is as long as like their consciousness is like intact or something like that, like their head. So I don't want to say head because like there's one instance like in the first episode where everything like where Reiner's head got blown off. I don't think it was the first episode. I think it was in season 3. But like he
Yeah, it was in
transferred his
season 3.
consciousness, right? Yeah, but like he was able to heal because he transferred his consciousness. So I think it's just like as long as their consciousness is like still alive. But I'm pretty sure if you get blown to pieces, you know,
You're dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I know exactly what happens, but I'm talking about like if I didn't know what happened. You know what I mean? But
Oh yeah.
and yeah, honestly, it looks like they're both dead. Like it really does look that way. You know? What do you
That's
think?
gonna suck. I don't want Levi to die. I love Levi.
Yeah,
Levi's so cool.
yeah.
Oh,
Um,
I swear. If Isayama kills him off, I'm done watching the anime, man. I'm done. I'm getting depression and shit. Everyone's dying. You know what I remembered? Like
no more Levi
while I was
Simps.
watching. I remember that basically remember that when they were battling at the tower and like the scout regiment or
So
like the
hot.
people that were in the scouts were getting
Not
bodied
not the
by
battle. I'm
like,
talking about outside. I don't know why. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. It's just
you
hot
remember
outside.
that battle though, right? Like the battle at
We're, Battle for Trust.
no, not Battle for Trost. It was like a abandoned castle or
Oh
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah, yeah. Where like Ymir reveals herself.
Remember when who was it? Was it Nanaba? She died, right? And then like
Yeah.
while she was dying, she was like shouting her dad's name, telling him to stop, and I was like, oh my god, that is
Yeah.
traumatizing.
Because
That is
like apparently she got
traumatizing.
like abused at home or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, that sucks ass.
Yeah.
Also, because I
Attack on
recently
Titan's
saw that clip on
sad.
TikTok, and I was like, oh my god, wow.
Yep, but I think we've been talking about it for a while, so, let's just move on to the next thing, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, everybody, the next segment of not the next segment, this entire episode is thankfully sponsored by running. So, because we're sponsored by running, and Angel happens to have a treadmill that he just got the other day, he is going to run at top speed on his treadmill, starting right now. Go ahead, Angel, take it away.
Alright, well, I have asthma, so if I die at the end of this,
Yes, very hilarious. Go ahead.
delete my browser history.
I know you don't care about that. I can hear you running.
Yeah, this hurts. This really hurts. I haven't run since school went out.
I can barely hear it. Did you jump off?
No, I'm still going.
You're still
I'm
going.
not done. Alright,
You're done?
okay.
Are you still going? You're still going?
Okay.
I can't really hear it that much.
Oh my god. It monitors your heart rate. So my pulse is at. I'm dead. I'm dead.
It
doesn't
says
say a
0.
number, I'm dead.
It says 0.
It says 0. I'm gone. I'm dead. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Uh,
Hey. It's not that hard, bro. Just breathe, okay?
I got the asthma.
I know.
Here it is.
I'm joking.
Here
I'm
it
joking.
is.
What do you? What is here? Here, what is? Oh, your inhaler.
My inhaler.
Okay. Well, once again, thank you to our sponsor, Running. You guys are paying for Angel's hospital fees. Thank you very much.
Alright. Alright, now for my part of the segment. Yeah. Oh yeah. But anyways, alright, what's up guys? So, as you know, I was playing Pokemon, right? And I beat it, I completed the Pokedex, just thought I'd let you guys know that. Yes,
I helped you out very, very
yeah,
much.
Sebastian really did help me. That was very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I completed the Pokedex. What else?
Tell them what your last one was, and tell them your experience with that.
Oh my god, dude, my last Pokemon I had to get was this Pokemon called Turtonator, right? And it's like a super rare Pokemon. Well, not a super rare, but it's like super hard to find. And you don't find it in the overworld. It's a random encounter, which is like where you have to find it in the grass randomly, and like it doesn't spawn like in the grass. You don't physically see it. You just run into it randomly, and then it puts you into a fight. So you don't see what you're about to fight. You just have to hope it's that Pokemon that you're about to fight. And basically, are you still there, or did I disconnect? Because I cannot hear you.
No, come here. Everybody say hi to my little cousin Max. This is the one that liked my volcano fried noodles, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
His name is Max, or your whole name is Maximus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. His name is Maximus. He has a speech impediment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, he's 8 years old.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, he's staying over for 5 weeks, right?
I'm staying over like until this week.
Until the end of this week.
Yeah, only this week.
Okay. Well, yeah. I just muted my mic because he was talking with me. So, but yeah, I'm still here.
Okay,
Yeah, I can still hear you.
But basically, I finished Pokemon, and I got all. Okay, right. So back to Turtonator, right? It's one of those random encounters that you find, and God damn, dude, it took me hours to find him. He was my last one.
I was helping you too. I was helping you too, like, and we couldn't find it. Yeah, it was. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do other Pokemon instead, because you needed like 3 more, huh?
I needed like 3 more, but then Sebastian got those other 3, and then I just needed Turtonator, and I was like, bro, this is gonna take me forever. And
yeah, right when I was gonna like start it again to like help you find it, like speed up the process, you got it.
I literally found it. I literally found it.
That's so cool.
And I was like, oh my god, yes, and I got it. And then that's it. I was done. And
it's
then,
just funny how like you're like, oh, what did I get for completing the Pokedex? And then you like looked around and waited for like fireworks or something. You know, I was like,
I
no.
was waiting for something.
I was like, no. I was like, you just go to that one guy and then he gives you like a cool certificate. And you're like, oh, it is kind of lame, yeah.
You go to some guy in a hotel. You talk to him. And he's like, dude, bro, you completed the Pokedex? Like, that's super rad. You have this charm in your certificate.
He does not talk like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah,
but
it didn't take that long, huh?
Like shiny charm, and essentially what I feel like the game is telling you, it's go hunt for shinies. Because they literally give you the shiny charm. And if you don't know what a shiny is, it's an insanely rare Pokemon. 1 out of, Sebastian, you say, because I don't know.
4,096, yeah. 1 out of 4,096.
4,096 chance
to get
of
one.
getting a shiny.
Yeah. But
And
there's
then
ways to
even if
minimize
you,
those odds. So with the
there is
shiny
ways to
charm,
minimize those
there's
odds.
1 in 1,365 chance, which is lower than 4,096, but it's still like pretty high odds, like pretty crazy, like or not high. I think it's low odds, right? I don't know. It's like yeah, low odds, yeah, because yeah, but yeah, it's super crazy. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but basically, the game is like telling you to go shiny hunting because it gives you the shiny charm. It's like this gives you a higher chance of getting a shiny, and it's like yeah, go shiny hunting now. But no one really ever. I mean, a lot of people that are like very dedicated do it. Sebastian's doing it. He just
Mhm.
found a shiny
I
Rookity.
have two. So
Who's
I think I talked about it already. Yeah, my cousin Max, he found a shiny Wooloo randomly while I was hunting for a Rookity. He just fist bumped me right now. While I was hunting for a shiny Rookity, I was letting him do it. While I was on Instagram, and he accidentally ran into a Wooloo, and he got it. It was shiny. I was like, no way! And then I caught it, and then yeah, literally, I think it was yesterday, right? Was
No,
it? No, it
no,
was the other day when I got the
it
shiny
was
Rookity.
before.
No, the Rookity.
Shiny Rockety, yeah,
It was
yesterday.
yesterday? Yeah, yeah. Yesterday, I was just on my phone watching Code Geass on Netflix, and then I was just running into Rookities, and I found it. I was like, oh my god! And as soon as I found it, I clipped it, and I just sent it to Angel. I was like, so that's my
oh
first
my
two. That's
god!
my first two shinies right now. And now I'm just breeding for them because holy crap. Killing 500 Rookities was so annoying, and then having to find a bunch of them was just oh my god, but yeah. You're doing that too now, right? But not anymore because you're playing BFN, which is
Right,
what
so
we're
that's
supposed to
that's
be
actually
talking about.
what we're supposed to be talking about, but I did have to bring up that I completed Pokemon so you guys could be proud of me. But
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
not. No one really cares.
No,
Everyone's
we
like,
all
fuck
care,
this
we all
guy.
What are
care.
we talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of BFN, I'm quite literally playing it right now. But anyways, so BFN is a Planter Zombie third-person shooter. They made two of them before it, called Garden Warfare 1 and Garden Warfare 2, and this is the third installment, except it doesn't have the Garden Warfare name, but it's the third installment, so it's just the third installment. I'm actually playing it right now, but I'm having a lot of fun with it because they ported this over to the Switch, since I have literally no other console. Um,
Yes, you do. You have
I
like an
do, but I do
Xbox
not. I do.
360, a
I
PS4, a
don't
Wii
use
U.
them. I literally
Yeah,
do not use them.
you don't.
But basically, they ported this game
Excuse
over
me,
to the
sorry.
Switch. It is considered a dead game because of the fact that it didn't receive so well on the PS4 or the Xbox. But I don't care. I'm literally having fun right now playing it.
Uh,
And basically,
it's Call of
it's
Duty.
just it's Call of Duty, but for
Plants
children.
vs Zombies.
Plants
Yeah,
vs Zombies Call of Duty, and I love it.
yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
wacky little game. If you ever see like a review on it, they'll talk about how some of the abilities are actually broken.
Dude,
So
I
go
saw
get
your
a game.
Instagram post on there, right? And you like get the screenshot straight from like the game, and then you send it to your phone because like that's a feature on the Switch. And then
Right?
like the first one is like the sunflower like army guy, like posing in front of a bunch of stuff, and like the graphics aren't like bad for like how Plants vs Zombies used to be like a mobile game. It looks good, but it's also super freaky. Like if you remember like this one like kids show, if you could even call it that, it was like they it was like the guy that sings that one song that we are number one whatever I
Lazy
forgot.
Town?
Yeah, Lazy Town. That's what it looked like. It reminded me of that because like everything's like super plasticky and like clay like and like bright and like I don't know, that's what the like screenshot you posted on Instagram reminded me of. I was like, what the like it scares me. Yeah, like I don't know, I was always scared of that show because it just looks so
You were scared of Lazy
scary.
Town?
Yeah,
Bobby
I don't
Martin
know.
was the absolute shit, man.
I don't know. I was also scared of the Grinch and Cat in the Hat as a kid because they're just
Did you say
scary.
the Grinch?
Yeah, the Grinch like freaking with his long hairy freaking toes and crap. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Shh, Max, be quiet. But yeah, no, yeah, it just it reminds me of Lazy Town. But I guess if you like it, you like it. Like.
Yeah, no, I really like the game. It's super fun and super. It's not a competitive game. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It's like there's no like ranked play. I mean, there is for like battle battle. I forgot what it's called. Battle. No, it's not Battle Tower. That's in.
What?
It's in. It's not the battle. It's like the battle arena. Yeah, there's like you could get a certain rank, like S, C,
Uh,
A, B, whatever. You get a certain rank at some point, and that's only for playing it. But I haven't tried it one bit because it's one of those limited time modes. They actually changed a lot from the other games. They changed a lot from the other games, which I mean, some of it is good. Like they did fix some stuff, but then some of it is like it didn't need to be fixed. So
mhm.
that was just like why?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
So basically, you like the game so far.
It's super fun. I remember the first time I booted up this game, which was literally Friday, and I just heard like the title screen music, which is the same title screen music from the first game, and I was like, yeah, this is amazing. I miss this.
Bruh.
I got bodied by a cactus right now. Wow.
Bruh. This next segment of the podcast includes the Falcon and the Winter Soldier spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, skip to the time on screen now. So, last Friday or was it this Friday? What Friday? When was it? Hello?
I think it was this Friday. Yeah, this Friday.
Yeah,
Well,
like the
last
previous
Friday.
Friday.
The Friday before
The one coming up.
The
Yeah.
Friday before this one that's coming up.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So the premiere, like the first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier came out, right? And it wasn't like it's really hyped up, yeah, and like it was really good, but in my opinion, it was slow, but that was only because we were getting like some like backstory from like the characters and like a day in their life, which like I liked, but that kind of made it feel kind of slow, you know, like there was a scene where like like Bucky went on a date and like it was crucial to the plot because she was talking about some stuff that we needed to learn about, like the old man, like, and how like Bucky killed his son and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But like it made it feel slow because like usually in Marvel movies we don't get stuff like that with like people going on dates and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But it was really good, and I'm very looking forward to like uh the next episodes, like more episodes. You get me? But what did you think? How did you feel about it?
I felt very bad for Bucky. I was like, wow,
I
that is
feel bad for
sad.
all of them. Like everybody, like Falcon, his sister, Bucky, uh, the
And
girl
oh
because
my
Bucky
god,
left, and then the old
oh
Japanese
yeah,
man. Oh man, I felt especially bad for him, cause like just hearing that your son died on a like a business trip and like the government not telling you anything about why or how it happened, even though they probably know that it was a Winter Soldier, they just don't want to say anything because it was a Winter Soldier, and then the guy
and
who
it was top
killed him,
secret too. So
the guy who killed your son is sitting right next to you. Like even if he's not the same person as he used to be, like he's like right there. You know what I mean? Like, I feel so bad for him. Like it just sucks. And then it also makes you feel bad for Bucky because like he wasn't in control of what he was doing, but yet he has to live with the guilt of what he did for like, his whole life, and he's just trying so hard to like make amends, but he can't. Like it's
it's
just
super sad.
yeah. Oh
I
man, it's like it just hurts. And then Falcon, like he's a superhero, he's an Avenger, but yet he can't get money to save his family business. You know, just because the bank is greedy bastards who like, oh, it says here you weren't getting money for the last 5 years. Like, no crap, I was blipped. Like come on. Like it's just, oh man, it sucks. It's sad to see, and like
yeah.
I don't know if his sister was selling the food that they were making or donating it, but like if she was selling it, like she has to make food to sell it to like make a living, and like it really hits close to home because like my mom has like she was laid off of work because the whole virus thing, and like she has to like figure out how to make money by like buying stuff and like reselling it like in any way that she can because she doesn't have a job right now. So like, you know, it really sucks, and like I feel bad for literally everybody. And oh man, I just yeah. It. What do you? How do you feel?
It sucks. I feel bad for all the characters. They're all like too nice and shit.
Yeah. Okay. What do you? So there's a theory going around, right? That because you know how at the end of the episode they like left it on a cliffhanger of like introducing the new Captain America, and like he has a shield that Sam donated for the museum, but then the government took it for their own selfish. Oh, we need a hero for America, not the world. We need it for America. Shut the hell up. Who cares about America? God, oh my. I swear my house is gonna get bombed just because I said that. It's gonna be a
Yeah, you know
suicide.
they have access to the PlayStation parties, so you know we're fine.
They're gonna be like, oh yeah, he just accidentally blew up his microwave. It was a suicide. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And oh man, I'm gonna die. I just know it now. But yeah, like there's a theory going around that that he's gonna die in a fight with Bucky, and then Bucky is gonna bring the shield to Sam in Louisiana. I think it's where he is, or Pennsylvania. Where is it? It's Louisiana, right?
It's
Or Philadelphia?
I think it's one of them.
He's somewhere. He's in his home like state, right? So Bucky's gonna kill the old Captain America, take the shield from him, give it to Sam, and then Sam is gonna use it in like the training in the trailers that we saw where like he's throwing it at the trees and stuff. And then
Right?
Bucky's showing him how to use it. That's like the theory, because apparently there's like leaked set footage where like Captain America is like getting bodied by Bucky, and then like whenever the fight ends, he's like on the ground like not moving. So like that's like the theory that like he's gonna kill him, but like it's gonna happen next episode because there's only 6 episodes. So why would they wait till the end when we've seen him using the like shield like really close to the beginning of the episodes, you know? So like I don't know. Maybe that does happen. I don't know. It would be
Yeah.
it would be really good though to see that because I'm pretty sure this Captain America is gonna really suck. But yeah, I'm curious to see how this one stacks up to the previous one, because it's a government-controlled Captain America. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
in previous like Captain America, Steve Rogers, he was a good person. He even went against his country by like deflagging his suit and stuff like that. You know, and or like de-starring, I think it is called. Like he removed the star basically, and like yeah, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to it, but sadly we have to wait until Friday, and it's barely Monday. But I guess whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good, right? You like it? I
I
like it.
love it. I love it. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's good so
I
far.
always watch it in the middle of the night or during class, but mostly during the middle of the night because I don't really sleep. So.
Yeah. Thankfully, it didn't crash. I was like really thinking like, oh yeah, it's gonna crash because it's the first episode, and like it's gonna crash. But then it didn't. I was like, I'll bet. And then like I just watched the whole thing, and it didn't even like crash as I was watching it, which is like really good, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was good. If you guys haven't like watched it, you guys should definitely watch it. It's really good.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay, so here's like I could have sworn I forgot all my like stories, but like when I was taking a shower, I just kind of like remembered some of them, and then like some of the ones I remembered led to other ones that I remembered, and like, basically in Japan, my teacher was Japanese. Like I don't know if she's like full on Japanese because she spoke really good English, but she had a husband, and then she also had a son, right? Which was like her husband was mixed, and and I think she used to be in the Navy too, which that would make her half. Yeah, okay. I think she was half American, half Japanese, right? She was in the Navy, and then she married an American guy, had a son, right? But then they divorced, right? And then when they divorced, the dad took the son with him, right? so she couldn't really see her son all that much, and she just kind of like went crazy and like you know how your thumb bends like at the knuckle? Yeah,
Yeah.
she cut her thumb off like right there. Like
Oh, that gave me
yeah,
chills.
yeah. And that's what she told
Oh,
us. Like that's what she told us. Like I don't know the entire thing, but like it's because she always like had a stub. Like it didn't happen while we were in school. She's always like had a stub, right? So then I asked her one time like what happened, and then she said that her husband left her and she wasn't able to see her son anymore. So like when she got out like the navy or whatever, she became a teacher and she like cut her thumb off, and like they were never able like to retouch it. So like she just kind of had
oh.
like the stub, and I was like like, but now that I think about it, why would she tell that to us? Like, why would she just be like, oh yeah, I kind of went crazy and I cut my thumb off? Like,
No clue.
uh,
That's fucking wild.
yeah, it is. It's really, yeah, it was really
Or me in
crazy, but
Japan.
yeah, yeah, no, like she just kind of just told us she cut her thumb off. I was like,
She was like, alright,
okay.
kids, you want to see this stub on my hand? Guess what? I cut my thumb off because my husband left me and took my kid.
No, 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 it wasn't like the whole class. I was turning in my work, and like she reached for it, and like when she reached for it, I saw like her thumb, and like I was just kind of curious because I've always seen it. I was like, what happens to your thumb? And she just kind of like told me she like cut it off. Like she could have
You
just
were like,
said
miss,
like,
what the fuck?
oh yeah, it's a birth defect, or oh yeah, it was like an accident, or like, oh a freaking alligator bit it. But nah, I was crazy and I cut my thumb off. Like holy crap, you know? Like, it
You're
was
like,
just
this bitch insane.
no. At the time, I was just like, oh okay, yeah, okay, like makes sense. But like now I think about it, like what the hell, like. Just, oh, bruh, I just remembered another story. My dad, one time, like, also in Japan, he wanted to visit my sister and I, but my mom wouldn't let us. So, we were in the car, and my mom and dad were outside of the car, and, like, he had came in his own car, and then my mom, took us in her car, and then he started kicking the car while my sister and I were in it, and, like, he dented, like, the window, or not the window, like, what's it called? The thing that opens up, the
The door?
door. Yeah, the door.
The door?
Yeah, he dented the door because he kept like kicking it, like telling my sister and I to come out of the car, like, I just want to see you guys, come out of the car, bomb, 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 and like, yeah, I guess when you want
That
to see
man
your
is
kids,
crazy.
I guess when you want to see your kids, you go crazy sometimes. You freaking traumatize your kids by literally beating the car that they're in and telling them, I just want to see you. And, like, you could imagine what was going through my head. He's literally kicking the car that I'm in, saying, I just want to see you. I just want to see you. Come outside. Come outside. I won't do anything. But, like, in my mind, I'm like, holy crap, he's kicking the car. Imagine what he's going to do to me when I go out there. Like, I don't want to go out there. You know what I mean? And it's like, it got so bad because in military bases they have like certain entry points, right? And then there's always
Right.
guards right there that have to check military ID to let you in, right? Because only military personnel are allowed in. So we were parked right there, and then when he started kicking the thing and yelling, they kind of looked over there and saw what was going on, and saw that my mom was yelling at him to like stop, and that they were, my sister and I were in the car like children, so they had to come over and like calm him down. And then he was basically yelling, saying, my ex-wife isn't letting me see my kids. I just want them to come out here. I just want to see them. I just want to give them a hug. But in reality, he's like threatening us. Like, he was probably going to do something really bad. And like the guards like really didn't do anything. Just kind of told him to calm down and to leave. And like he ended up like having to leave in like his car, and like we went back home, and like it was super crazy. But yeah, I was thinking about like, why would you cut off your thumb and like because you can't see your kid? But then I remembered that my dad did something like that because he wasn't allowed to see us. So like, maybe when you can't see your kids, you just go crazy. I don't know. I don't have kids, so.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy what parents would do. Like, yeah, it's just yeah. It's now that I think about it, it's really sad. But yeah, now that I also think about it, my dad did that because he has like a history of like abuse. So what if that woman did that because she used to abuse her son. And then that's why, like, the dad had to take the son. Like, wow, yeah, now that I think about it, that's super, like, crazy. Yeah, wow. I really hope she's not a teacher. Oh, anymore. Wow, yeah, wow. Because usually when parents divorce and they have a child, or children, they end up going with the mom, unless, like, the mom is, like, not fit to take care of them, so they end up going with the dad, right? But, you know, the kid went with the dad, so, you know, maybe she was just not a good mom. Wow. Yeah, now I think about it, that's crazy. She was like my favorite teacher too, because she was like so nice. But, wow, yeah, I'm just thinking about my whole life now. Holy crap. I feel really bad. Oh my god. Wow, okay. Let's end it here. Oh my god. So if you hear Angel dying, that's because we just recorded the podcast sponsor. Or the sponsor for the pod, whatever, however you call it. And Angel has asthma, so he's absolutely dying. And you sound like you just ate like spicy soup. Excuse me, sorry. Anyways, if you guys liked today's episode, hopefully you guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. Share with your friends because this channel is slowly dying and we need, I don't know what else to say, but, yeah, Angel?
Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna go die.
You have to say bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, everybody.